Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dice for Roll, the Queerest Pathfinder Podcast on a planet where he has to hear questions like, is Asmodeus invited to the divine potluck?
Fuck no.
No.
Absolutely not.
Now, I get. See, Luna, you're hesitating because you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, like, if he's not invited, then who else is uninvited?
Because, like, here's the thing. Asmodeus is an asshole. This is true.
We all know
Sucks.
that.
We all fucking hate that guy, right? He's a devil. He like loves hell. He loves tricking people.
It's ugly.
He will make political arguments at every opportunity just to be like, well, have you thought of it this way? Specifically to piss you off. But my argument is he probably is invited to these potlucks.
Why?
Right. Because Asmodeus very specifically plays buddy-buddy with all the other deities, and I'm like 90% sure he has blackmail over like all of them at this point.
Does he want to go?
I think he does want to go. Would you not want to go to the
Why?
potluck? Because he's an asshole who likes making people uncomfortable.
I kind of wouldn't like to go to the potluck.
But the thing is, if you don't go, then he'll like send you a text later being like, I see you weren't at the god potluck. What's going on? And you're like, fuck.
I would tell him I didn't want to see your ugly ass, even
He's
though
like-
that wasn't the reason I didn't go.
And he's like, oh yeah? Well, watch this. I have the key to the vault of Rovagurk.
You don't even want to do that right now.
It's like that one Tom Cardy song, High Five, where he's like, I want a high five, and if you don't give me a high five, I'm gonna make a fucking scene. I'm gonna ruin your life. I'm gonna kill your parents. I'm gonna burn your house down. Just give me a high five. Just go to the potluck with Asmodeus. Specifically, I'm pretty sure like Iomade hates his ass, but has to put up with him because they're like in the same pantheons together here and there.
Yeah, they're in
I
the same
don't think-
pantheons.
I don't think that she puts up with his ass. I think that she is choosing not to kill him because she knows that that would cause problems.
That's the thing. If you are rude to Asmodeus, he's got this fucking tangle of chains around everyone that's like, it's gonna... Like, you know when there's like a breakup in a friend group and suddenly there's drama everywhere? He has that shit. He has the fucking gods rigged to explode with drama at any given second. You know this to be true.
I do know this to be true.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have like the contracts and the knowledge of literally everything that goes on.
Literally, that's the problem. You'll be like, oh man, you know, I'm sure glad no one knows about this secret that happened that would really piss off my friends. And then Asmodeus is behind you being like, actually, my spies already found out. And if you don't invite me to the potluck, you know what? Shellen will know that you think her dress is tacky.
Oh no!
She's gonna find out, and she's gonna hate you for because that's the kind of shit he does. You know, hey, Erastel's like talking to Torag, being like, "Do you ever think Kid Kellen's just kind of a bit much?" And Torag's like, "Yeah, that guy's a weirdo." And then Asmodeus is like, "Hey guys, what you talking
Taking
about?"
notes. He has
He
his
would.
phone recording.
Everyone has to be nice to Asmodeus and invite him to the potluck because the dude's got receipts up the wazoo. That's my thesis. Asmodeus gets invited to events because everyone wants to not piss him off because they saw what happened last time someone pissed off Asmodeus, and it's fucking Rovagurk.
Extremely funny.
Do we want to play some Pathfinder?
Yeah.
When we last left our adventurers in the Abomination vaults, Fiore, Silk, and Alrik, the Fogfen Few, came across a horde of Morlock scavengers who attacked them from the darkness. After going to battle with them, the group was able to grab one of the Morlocks and demanded to be taken to their leader. Down through winding corridors they went until they met with Gralgust, the leader of the great evil Morlocks, who seemed to be worshipping some great evil that lives deeper in the vaults. They explained their plight. They were sent here to the servants' quarters, their ancestral homeland, by a group called the Cult of the Canker, which resides deeper inside the dungeon on the next floor. These apparent people eaters, maybe, seem to be also worshipping some great evil, but, quote, doing it wrong. Rather than battling against the great evil Morlocks, you offered to go down and send the cult of the Canker back to where they came from, so that the Morlocks would be able to return home, as would the Mitflits above. The three of you are beginning to look around to figure out your next move.
And fellas, would you like to hop into character?
Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm stinking about it.
Well, Fiore, Alrik, and Silk. The three of you are walking through the tight corridors of the Abomination vaults. You know that you need to go deeper into the dungeon at some point. But you haven't seen everything that this floor has to offer you. So, the three of you must find a way down below, but also it may be worth exploring just a little longer before doing so. How are you guys doing as you walk through these strange hallways, having learned most curious knowledge in your conversation with the Great Evil?
Fiore is definitely very curious. There's a lot going on here, and there's a lot of pieces, but he doesn't really have the way that those connect right now. So right now, he's mostly just kind of very interested to learn more.
Yeah, I think Silk is also just... Wow, how fascinating. And I think he still bets that that's gonna go on forever.
Each floor being another, you have to go beneath and tell these people to fuck off.
Yeah, until they shift everything down one again.
Yeah, Alrik is wondering if that's going to be a running theme here. Do we just have to shift everybody down, pretty much?
Well, only one way to find out. Adventurers, wherefore do you adventure?
To your mother's house.
Oh, shit it!
Gotta sign a ass.
Your mama.
Take it ein Hero pointen. Like fucking turn German at the end.
Are you German
Why
now?
did you put German in the back there?
I don't know, take a hero point for fucking getting my ass.
Okay. I did, thank you.
What do you guys do?
Down this hallway, I guess. I don't know that we checked every single one of these rooms, but I don't know that we need to.
I mean, there are lots and lots of little rooms along this corridor, but as you, poke your head into one, you realize relatively quickly that you've probably seen them all. These seem to be servant quarters that have been abandoned for quite some time, you know? You can look in, but you don't seem to find any, interesting stuff, except maybe, a rotted bed frame. It's almost like this ruin hasn't been, properly lived in for 500 years.
Right,
Fair enough.
No active tenants here.
Well, recently, yes, and I guess the Mitflits before, but, you know.
No active cool tenants.
Yeah. As you guys are moving, may I ask as well, what are you all up to? What is your exploration activity right now?
I'm so good at detecting magic, I'm just gonna keep doing it forever.
Okay, you can detect magic, just in case you see anything interesting happening.
That's what are wizards for?
You will need to move slightly slowly. You can't, move full speed doing this, but that's not really going to be an issue. At this point, the main bad guys in this place, the Morlocks, seem to be willing to, negotiate with you.
Oh, yeah.
I think Fiore is... I think he's just looking he's looking for interesting things. If there's anything, he's just
Okay, would that be investigate? So investigate would let you recall knowledge on things as you walk past them. Search would let you spot secret doors, and scout would give you a bonus to initiative because you're walking a little bit ahead of everyone.
Probably I think investigate maybe then.
Okay. So you're just kind of looking over the walls, seeing if you can understand anything about the stuff around you.
Yeah.
And Alrik, what are you doing?
I think just the same as before. Search, I think it was.
Okay.
Or was it Search or Scout? It was the one where he's looking for traps. Yeah, secret door and traps.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can be searching.
Okay.
and all three of you keep an eye out as you're walking through. You have re-entered into the big rubble mountain room where you encountered the Morlocks before. At the moment, there is the north, which is where you guys came from. Then there are two doors which kind of like lie half open to the east, which you can, from here, as the torchlight flickers, see are probably open. But then at the top of the room, there would appear to be a doorway that leads to the left. Pretty cool. What do you guys do?
Scratches my chin thoughtfully.
Which direction do we want to go in? There are a few.
Maybe left?
Yeah, that works.
Sure.
I'll stay in front, just in case. Alrik, do you think this one is trapped?
Doesn't look it to you, Alrik, as you're kind of glancing around.
Doesn't seem like it.
Alright. Let's hope that nothing bad happens. Fiore opens the door.
Okay, you open the door.
What the? Fiore opens the door and he's like, what?
What happened?
Quest updated. Found the fourth thief.
Oh, no.
I found the other thief.
Oh, really?
What do you mean? There's nothing in there.
That's because I haven't walked in yet.
Oh my god!
As Fiore's dark vision pierces the night, he walks in deeper into this room. And you guys see what Fiore saw. While it's apparent that this large room was originally a kitchen, the furnishings have been rebuilt and repositioned to create an improvised shrine. The western end of the hall, where a large fireplace for cooking food once stood, now serves as an altar of sorts. Looming over a human corpse is a towering statue in a feminine shape made of bones, covered in sheets of mouldering cloth and hanging moss. A bare spot on the room's north wall has been decorated with mud and blood to depict the same feminine form as the statue.
Is that Urgathoa?
Do you want to make me a religion check, everyone? To look at this weird deity?
I would love to do this.
Okay. So, Fiore, your first thought is it might be Urgathoa, the goddess of the undead, of gluttony, of overindulgence, and of many, many other nasty things, due to the skeleton-like shrine. But on a closer look, you're not seeing a lot of the hallmarks of Urgathoa. There's no, like, symbols of flies. There's no, like, signs that this is something of the Pallid Princess.
Okay.
Silk, you think it might be Nimbalot.
Okay.
It has a skull, and that skull has some moss on it. The grim mistress of that church from above. Maybe? Possibly? You're not sure. Alrik, you, on the other hand, disagree. You see this and you think, okay, I don't think it's Nimbalot because it seems more coincidental, right? Like, it doesn't look like it was intentionally built to look like the stuff we saw. And even then, maybe? Your guess would be that it's something else. But you don't know what. It just doesn't seem like Urgathoa or Nimbalot to you.
Okay.
I will also say, that corpse is so dead on the floor with, like, blood dried. It's clear that he got so bad.
Oh god. Well, if this isn't Nimbalot, I have no idea what it is.
It's not. I don't think it's Urgathoa. I thought it was for a second because, you know, the skeleton bottom half of her. But this is different.
I admit there are elements of both, but I'm not sure if they're this. I'm not sure if it's either.
Why don't you write stuff? If somebody has a pen or a pencil and a notebook, write down the stuff about this altar. I'm gonna. I don't know if I feel comfortable leaving a dead body offering here.
I've got it.
Yeah.
Silk pulls out his book.
Maybe we could talk to to the to my parents about it? Or even any of the other clerics, too. They might know.
I'll be thorough so we can have questions.
Thanks. I think Fiore is literally trying to clean up the body a little bit so that he can eventually move it out, and...
Oh, don't worry about it.
That's so scary.
What the fuck?
Oopsie, that was supposed to be a secret.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
He's trying to clean the body a little bit so that he can eventually move it up and out. I don't think that he's comfortable with the... Okay, well, I saw that too.
Were you able to see? Sorry, I'm just rolling dice. Don't worry about it.
Bro,
Stop! I'm scared.
I start fucking attacking.
I'm fucking scared.
Alrik, you look around and you're like, That's all.
Okay.
Now what?
I mean, Silk writes down anything that he can.
Okay. Well, Fiore, what are you doing with the body?
I think he's trying... Like, I don't think that he's comfortable. You know, it's like this is a human sacrifice to what seems like a very evil god. And he's like, no, I don't think you'll get that, actually. Plus, like, I think he wants to eventually, like, remove the body entirely from this place.
Okay. Fiore, as you're pulling away with this man in your arms, you see that along the base of the shrine, there appear to be a set of offerings. It's loot time, baby!
It's loot time, baby.
There's some stuff which seems to have been taken from this victim and previous ones that have been arranged at the bottom. You see some gemstones, specifically silk you might recognize as bloodstone, and a second one which is a fear gem. It is a gem which, when you affix it to a weapon, can strike fear into the heart of someone you attack. And lastly, there is a very interesting looking metal drinking flask. Would anyone like to roll a magic check to see if they can identify it?
Yeah.
Okay. Magic check would just be like arcana, occultism, etc. Okay.
Oh, Silk. Holy shit. Nat 20.
I see. Okay.
Oh, win.
You've probably owned one of these before.
Oh shit, okay.
This is a flask of fellowship.
Oh.
It is a metal drinking flask, 4 inches in diameter and 10 inches tall. When you activate it, you make an impression on someone by offering to share the drinks.
Yeah, he's on this.
The drink that pours from the flask happens to be exactly what the target of your efforts would most like to have. Maybe some wine, some spirits, some hot ginger tea, some blood, some ice-cold water, whatever.
Yeah?
Whatever.
You gain a +1 on your diplomacy check from offering to share.
Yeah. Silk has absolutely owned one of these before.
What do you guys do?
I love how you casually just put in blood there.
I mean,
Well, some people drink blood, Luna. We have a whole nation of undead people, most of which are fucking vampires.
No. Not 1, 2. 2.
I was about to say, not to mention the whole entire fucking underground of fucking
Caliphus? Full of vampires.
They're
got
chilling.
vampires named after
second-
American historical figures.
That's
Yeah.
so true.
So do any of you want to take any of these tasty, delicious treasures?
I want that flask.
So you just kind of casually stroll up and take the flask?
Yeah.
Okay. While Fiore isn't looking.
I mean, Fiore's not gonna stop him.
Like, what is he gonna do with it, huh? Like, what is this corpse gonna do with it?
Fair enough. You take the flask.
Okay, hold on. He daintily bends down and
Okay,
takes the flask.
daintily bend down and take the flask.
Fiore
My
looks
mistake.
over while he's doing that, and he's like... And then he looks at who's directly in that direction and sees that Alrik is in that... is there, and is like, okay.
Oh, this is not showmanship. This is Silk being a... I
Oh,
was about to
no.
say the F word.
Oh, no. I mean that I think that Fiore's like, is he showing his ass to him right now?
No, he's not.
Does anyone want the fear gem? And the bloodstone can just be sold for money.
Yeah.
Does anyone want either of these?
I mean, we could take them and sell them.
Okay.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
Who wants to hold on to them? Wait, actually, I just realized, if you're intending on selling them, you know what I can do? I can just put them on the party sheet, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck yes.
That way, you guys don't have to worry about, oh, did I want to sell this? You do. It's this stuff. Don't even worry about it. That will make life much easier, actually. Gosh dang. So, now what? Fiore, have you, sat up, what have you done with the body?
I think that he kind of... I think he tried to, clean a little bit of the blood, so it's not just here's this disgusting corpse that has been left out to rot alone. I think he's just I think now he's just trying to gauge whether he should set the body down at the, where the stairs are so that they can continue to look around, because he's not going to carry a body around the entire time, or what else he should do. But I think that's all he's doing right now. He seems to have set the body to lay down, but not in a I just fell and I'm dead pose.
Mm-hmm. He's sitting up with his eyes closed.
Yeah, so he's just kind of trying to gauge how he should handle this. He's I don't feel comfortable leaving this body here. Do you think that I should leave? I hate discussing it like this. Do you think that I should just set him where the stairs up are so that I can take him back to be properly buried afterwards? I don't really want to carry a body the whole time.
Seems reasonable.
Don't see why not.
I'll do that. And I think he picks him up, princess style, baby.
Okay. You taking him along for the ride for the minute?
Yeah.
The stairs up are only 2 rooms away.
Fiore, there's a door right here, actually. So I think that Fiore for the second is I'm gonna quickly put this body at the stairs. Do you guys want to come with me? I don't really want to separate too much. And then there's a door right here.
Of course.
Yeah, sure.
Let's not separate the party and die.
I hope you know that I was planning on, if Fiore left the party on the room on his own, I was immediately going to start rolling so many random encounter dice.
Wow.
Because I'm nice like that. Regardless, the 3 of you quickly pop back to the stairs that you came down in the first place in.
He sets him in a chair.
You sit him in a chair from that secret chair puzzle. And you quickly walk back to where you were in the shrine room, because there was an extra door that you have not gone through.
Alrik, can you make sure that this one won't explode in my face?
Okay. Does Alrik see any traps?
Well, you certainly rolled something earlier.
Okay.
Girl.
The answer is no, you don't see any traps.
Okay.
Do you slowly bring your hand to the door and open it? Testing your theory?
Fucking God. You know what? Yes, I do.
The door opens, it's fine.
You're such a cunt.
I hate you.
You move into the next room. It seems to be the pantry of this former kitchen. Only a few fragments of the shelving that once lined the walls of this pantry remain.
Oh, more doors.
At the end of the pantry, there are 3 doors. 1 door to the left, 1 door to the right, and then a kind of grand-looking door at the very back. That door at the very back of the hallway looks kind of ostentatious compared to the others.
What's a door like that doing in a pantry?
I'm not sure. I could open it?
Please.
Fiore pulls out his shield and goes to open the door.
As you open it, you find a few steps leading downwards. Not super down like other ones, but into a tight corridor that leads far to the north, seemingly undercutting the rest of this floor. It seems to be maybe like a shortcut to somewhere else in the level, maybe? I will say that you can see this particular place is very dusty and has more paintings on the walls.
Strange.
Would anyone like to make a survival check to see if you could, figure out what that might mean?
Yeah, I could do that. It's a shitty roll, but...
Yeah. Alrik, do you want to also roll survival? You're pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with your survival rolls, Fiore, this is a hallway.
Fiore's like, wow, nice.
It goes somewhere in this dungeon. However, Alrik, you do a quick glance, and judging by your positioning, it's heading north for quite some time, but you've already been north of here, you're pretty sure. That was the stairways down into the cave. This tunnel seems to undercut the cave and lead further north, so by your guess, it leads to that little island. Do you remember the island where you found Mister Beak? It seems to lead to the underground under that island. It's an express shortcut to it, to the kitchen.
Okay.
For whenever the inhabitants needed someone to go fetch the master food, it would seem.
Okay.
Strange passage.
You could go through here. This is weird. But, we're exploring.
Alrik, you're the only one who knows what's down there.
Well, that is gonna lead, as far as I can tell, under the lake monster, and towards that island that we were at.
Oh.
Pretty much a shortcut to the kitchen?
Should we go that way?
Back to ground zero, Mr. Beak's home.
It unlocks a shortcut. Wouldn't hurt, I guess?
Why not? Silk dreading.
How's Silk doing at the idea of going back?
He's making a face. He's making the most stank face you've ever seen.
Alrik and Fiore, he doesn't look pleased.
Are you okay?
Do we have to?
Well, we are exploring.
Okay, but I'm walking behind the both of you. And I'm not touching anything.
Fair enough.
Don't worry.
Okay. Do you guys want to take this strange shortcut back to Apprentice Island?
Yes.
Okay. So, after walking for maybe 2 minutes, this definitely seems to have been a servant passageway, so that, people could scuttle between the kitchen and this Apprentice Island. As you get through the cobwebs and the grimy floors and you eventually find another set of stairs going slightly up and find yourselves deep underground. There are a flight of stairs here that are leading back upwards towards the surface, where you would find Tangletop and the lens workshop where you encountered the grim Mister Beak. But there is a door to the left and a door to the right. What do you guys want to do? Go back where you came from? Go up? Go left? Go right? What's the plan?
Diagonal.
You go diagonal, clipping through the walls and speedrunning through the vaults.
Yippee! I have a press.
Okay. Which way?
Fiore looks around. He's like, well, which way should we go?
Left again?
Sure.
Heading back into the footsteps of Mister Beak.
Fiore sees the door and he's like, I'm gonna open it.
Silk standing 20 feet away.
Well, interesting stuff. It seems to be someone's bedchamber or study.
Oh.
This room shares features of both a bedroom and a study, although the decor is devoid of any personal items or items of sentimental value. How strange. As you, do you guys want to look around? Maybe.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
All right. Make me a perception check, everyone, as you start to peer around the room. Okay. As you're all exploring and looking around, checking out this strange rotted bedroom study, Alrik, you find something.
Oh?
It's a list. And it seems to be a couple of names of... It's a title of several books. and then a handwritten note at the bottom. Here you go. You can read it out if you like.
All right. What the worm knows, grave feasts, and secrets of the skull. Transcription will take months, but I'll try to have these books back to you as soon as possible, my love. Okay.
What the hell does that mean, guys?
What the?
I wonder who that was addressed to.
I don't know.
Who was it written by?
Yeah. Weird.
Would you all like to roll me a society check and see if you can come up with any hints?
Okay.
Okay.
Your mom?
Your mama.
Silk, it dawns on you. When you were in the upper levels of this island, you spoke to Tangletop, and he told you that the master of this island was a cruel elf that you know to be a drow. No doubt
Yeah.
they're real.
They're definitely real, yeah.
Named Volok Azenray, who worked as the apprentice of the evil sorceress Belcora.
It could be him.
This seems to maybe be his study. But what are these books about?
You know that Volok fellow?
Yeah?
Well, he was that apprentice who lived here.
Oh.
This may as well be his, right?
Huh. Maybe. I didn't think about that.
Quite possible.
Wonderful that he has a sweetheart. Had. Past tense.
But who is the sweetheart in this context?
Yeah.
What do you guys do now? In this room, aside from that, there is a doorway to the north and a doorway to the south.
Let's check out one of those doors, but I don't know which.
Well, north or south?
I don't know, I can't decide.
Whether you should live or die. Fiore looks around and he's like, why not north?
Okay. You come to the end of this little study and creak open the door to the north. And what you find is that it is a second room and a small adjoined bedroom. Although this one is a little bit not great, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
For one thing, instead of a great bed like the last one had, this one has straw.
Oh.
Like, it has a straw bed.
Odd.
It has a dresser, which is half open, revealing a jumble of out-of-date servants' clothing. And a large barrel with a ladle atop it.
Huh.
What the?
Psst, and he, like, nudges Fiore.
Yeah?
What's in the barrel?
Let's see. Fiore goes to smell the barrel to see if he can smell if there's anything in it.
It's been 500 years.
Well, I don't know.
There's
There's like foodstuffs and like wines and honeys and butters that have survived like longer than that.
That's very true, but you can tell fairly quickly that this is none of those things.
Damn.
What I will say, though, is that perhaps I'm checking to see if any of you speak a certain language. No, none of you do, but there is writing on the front. There is writing on the front of the barrel, which is kind of scribbled on. And none of you speak it, but you recognize the characters, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Maybe not immediately, but you recognize the language. And if you roll me a society check, you might remember exactly what it is. It's kind of like, you know, when you see characters from a language you don't, like, speak, but you might recognize it by sight.
Yeah, like, I can't speak Korean, but I can tell when it's Korean.
You guys can tell that this is written in Dwarven script.
I see.
However, Silk, you can tell that the language is not, in fact, Dwarven. It is Goblin.
Okay.
Oh.
And you also, with your critical success, nice work, know that that is surprising.
Why does a drow know goblin?
Well, you look around this place and you get the feeling that perhaps this particular bedroom belonged to a goblin.
Oh.
But the fact that it is written is a surprise to you. Because yes,
Yeah.
Goblin technically has a written language, but generally it is only used by hobgoblins. Because one of the big things in Goblin folklore is that writing steals your soul.
Yeah.
It is very rarely done. And yet here it is, plain as day, a single word and written messily into the side of this giant barrel. And that word, Silk, I think you can very slowly make out. Pickles.
Love it.
Well, isn't that just a wonder? It's a pickle jar.
Oh, can you read the...
All of this.
Well, it is interesting that it's got the word pickle on it at all. It's in Goblin, which is rare to see written.
Oh yeah, goblins don't like writing
No.
or reading.
Well,
It's like their whole cultural thing.
Some hobgoblins, but
Hobgoblins and goblins are different.
it's still strange.
I mean, I guess it's not too strange that there's pickles, but weird.
Yes, you do know that goblins famously love pickles. It's like their cultural dish. In fact, there's whispers that they invented pickles.
That would be a really
Invented.
cute thing to be true.
That is cute. Apprentice of the Apprentice?
Could be.
Really interested in pickles too, I guess.
Or Alrik, you know from the servants passage, perhaps.
Yeah.
It might be less of a apprentice and more of a, a minion.
I don't know about... Because remember what Tangletop said about the apprentice? He's a very cruel man.
Yes, evil drows and all that.
Right.
Alrik pausing, going, I'm gonna have to break it to him someday.
It's like Santa.
Alric's just like... That's... I don't know if I should tell him. But... Especially the state of this room. I'm not entirely sure if this man treated this goblin quite well.
Well, he's evil, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Anyhow, nothing else very noteworthy left in this room.
No, and there is a door to the south.
Open it for me,
Okay.
so I don't die.
Mr. Beak can't hurt you anymore.
Mr. Beak can very much hurt me, in any way he pleases. Without my consent whatsoever.
Alright. What is this?
What is that?
Is this a...
It's a machine.
What kind of machine?
I
That
don't
is
like
amazing.
the look
What
of
is
it.
this? This is Mickey's dick crusher over here.
This is like an upgraded version of that one torture thing that stretches you.
No, you guys. Unfortunate news. I know exactly what it is, and I'm about to send you a GIF.
Cock and ball
Yeah?
torture.
No, I'm gonna send you guys a GIF, and you're gonna all giggle, and everyone will love me.
Okay. Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Dave has sent a
Man.
gif of Snorlax Pokemon Stadium being horn drilled and it's going right between his legs.
He's getting fucking pussy blasted.
Let me describe this for you.
I don't like that he's convulsing.
A large metal table fitted with leather straps and iron bands sits in the center of this room. A strange contraption that seems to be part spyglass and part mechanical drill sits near the head of the table. A sparkling black gemstone glitters in a metal framework built into the machine's side. There is also a log of flesh in the middle of the machine.
Oh, what?
Huh?
There is no other way of describing
Is it like recognizable flesh?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It looks like, imagine a tree was made of, like, pork.
I don't think you
Ew.
know what recognizable means, because no one on Earth has ever seen that.
This is the shit that they make burgers out of.
They make burgers out of ground beef, you
no.
asshole.
What?
This is the shit they make chicken nuggets out of.
Terry has never seen food be made in his life.
The point is, there is some
Terry
awful
bases his
flesh.
food knowledge off of the fucking tubby custard gift.
It is some awful, weird, pinky flesh in the middle of the machine.
Ew.
You guys want to make me an occultism or religion check to see if you can tell what the hell this thing is?
Not really.
Yeah, Fiore is gonna do it.
Yes.
If I fucking must, but know that I don't want to. I think Silk is actively, like, not looking at it. I think he's
Okay.
really grossed out.
It is very icky. Alrik, you can tell that this awful, cruel machine was for aiding in casting the Create Undead ritual.
Oh.
The drilling device here penetrates into the skull of a restrained victim while the scope focuses the ritual's necromantic energy. Essentially, it would beam undead energy into someone as it opened their head.
Oh my god.
And you look at that weird flesh log and you're like, ah.
Okay. I think Alrik, goes... I think Alrik, backs up and, grabs the wall for a second and is like, oh, God.
Are you okay?
I kind of know how this thing works.
Oh, I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me. And Silk literally covers his ears.
You can tell me. I don't need to. You don't need to be alone in that knowledge.
So this thing, aided in a Create Undead spell.
What
What?
are you doing, Derry?
Is that a?
Alrik looks at the blob.
You will never guess what that blob is starting to wriggle a little bit.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Unfortunately, it looks up. And guys, I'm going to show you this thing's token, and I'm prepared to just... Hey, listeners at home. Volume warning in 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
What the fuck?
I don't like it. I don't
There you
like
go,
it. I
guys.
don't like it.
No.
Oh.
No. No.
Oh my fucking
Dude.
god.
I'm feeling.
Fuck that.
I'm feeling like.
He looks like a fucking prolapse.
I'm feeling a lot like Cody Coe and Noel Miller right about now.
You said that this is the thing that they make burgers out of?
I don't want to
Maybe.
ever eat an island.
I'm really scared if that's the case.
So,
And chicken nuggets?
The brother's going to dark McDonald's.
so the flesh rises up, and you can see that it less like a tree, more like a giant, awful worm. Except its head does not terminate in a little wormy head. It terminates in a massive drooling maw with fangs all around the side like a lamprey. And inside that mouth, it has a second mouth the exact same way, which is leaking pus. And this awful worm-like monster is slowly starting to slither out of the machine towards you all. And everyone, I'm so sorry, but you're going to have to roll initiative against this thing.
Fuck. Man.
Dice will roll will return after these messages. We now return to Dice will roll.
Silk has been like la 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 la, and he looks over and he sees this thing and he's like, ah!
It's a fucking rain spray.
I think this is the worst thing you've shown us, actually, and I mean it.
It is one of the nastiest ones, I'll be real.
Yes, not
This
good.
is like, you've shown us some like conceptually more disgusting like things, but I think visually this is like one of the grossest things you've ever shown us in a campaign.
It's not great. Top of the order is gonna be Silk. Silk, you stand by the door looking at this awful flesh worm starting to crawl out of the undeadinator.
I run away and I leave my friends.
Okay, you can do that.
Okay, bye.
Bruh.
No.
I mean,
The thought's there, just so you know.
you could leave. You can run away.
No, he's not gonna do that. That'd be shitty. Oh god. You know what? I think first instinct is, yeah, pull out gun, shoot.
Okay. Silk, you take one look at this thing and you're like, nah, hell nah. And you take out your gun to try send this thing back to hell.
Oh, I don't have my focus pool. I forgot to recharge it, so it's just gonna be regular gun.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is why you always take 10-minute breaks.
We haven't taken any 10-minute breaks, Smile. Now I know, though. I'll learn. This is my learning. How's that?
Oh, you shoot the hell out of this thing!
Is that regular?
That is a hit. Yes, not a crit, a hit.
4 damage.
Silk for real saw this thing and said, "What the devil?" Shot it.
That is my favorite. That's been my fucking vocal stream for this past week, being like, what the devil?
Okay, 4 damage to the giant fleshy heap.
Yes.
It flinches and it continues slithering. That's it. And you know what the worst thing is?
What?
It says it with that kind of human-like voice.
You know what? I said it as a joke, but Silk takes 10-foot step back and casts Glass Shield.
You don't have the action for that because you have to take out your gun.
Oh fuck, you're right. You know what? He just takes a step back then.
Well, Silk, that's you.
I don't have quick draw yet.
You don't have quick draw yet, but you will soon. Hey, Alrik.
God.
Oh, don't do that. I think Alric's gonna spend an action to Courageous Anthem, just because he.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
He's in your loot or your bow here.
I think loot. However, I don't know if he wants to like get close to this thing.
Yeah, it's more that this is quite a cramped space. You don't have a lot of space to shoot a bow.
Yeah.
Regardless, you call Courageous Anthem, which on top of boosting attack rolls does help boost, and fear saves,
else.
which against this awful thing maybe is a good thing.
Yeah. And then I think to further the fact that Alrik is not going to get close, he is going to do his other 2 actions to cast Haunting Him.
Okay, well, how does this... You haven't cast this yet. How does this look?
You echo jarring him that only creatures in the area can hear. The him deals a 1d8 sonic damage with a basic fortitude save. If a target crit fails, it is deafened for a minute. I think it's sort of like purple and black reverberations, either from like his mouth if he's singing or from his lute.
Okay. You do that, and this haunting music shoots out of you towards the monster. He has to make a fortune save, right?
Yes.
Okay. That is going to be a failure. That is a 14. Roll me that damage.
Okay. 4 damage?
4 damage. Alrik, you play loud and hard at this thing, and it flinches again. before continuing to wriggle off, and you grimace your teeth because you just hit it with soul magic. Silk just shot it with a gun, and it looks barely scratched. This is not a nice thing. You don't like it.
I hate this, actually.
And it is now the monster's turn.
Great.
And it moves so slowly. It has a speed of 10, you guys.
Damn.
But it does. You are within 5 feet, so it just slurps forward and hits the floor with a wet slap.
Ugh.
Before rearing up and showing you those weird mouths. And it's gonna bite into you, Fiore. I'm sorry, bud.
I've got my shield up. Just by the way. Yeah, I said that, and he hadn't, like, lowered it or anything.
Oh, you did? Okay, well, then that would actually be a miss.
Oh, would it?
Yeah, your shield will block that. Cool. So he doesn't damage you. Fiore, he lurches forward, but you block it with your shield, and it lets out another before looking at you, Alrik, and I'm sorry, man, it spits at you.
Son of a bitch.
It misses!
Oh, my
Hooray! But it does, like, shoot a blob of weird green goo at you that you're able to look out away from. Gross. That is its turn. Fiore, buddy, it's your turn. That door's looking mighty tempting. This is an awful, awful creature. What do?
Fiore's going to try to... He's gonna... Oh god, I'm holding the fucking torch.
You have the shield and the torch.
It looks dangerous, right?
Oh, this thing is nasty looking. It certainly has a lot of HP, you can tell. It is not looking at all hurt by the 2 attacks that Silk and Alrik have shot at it.
Maybe I will use Ignition? I haven't used it in like 5 episodes.
Okay. What happens, Fiore?
I think Fiore feels like the danger feeling. And it all happens instinctually because he's using the torch to attack.
Oh! Okay. And what happens with the torch?
I think that the torch, because he's using it, you know, like if you bat it at somebody or like he's, you know, bonk. But I think that when the fire, you know, like trails behind, it, you know how sometimes the where the fire is happening is blue because it's so hot. I think that that base turns like black.
Fiore, dark flames spurt out of your torch, and you are casting?
Ignition.
Okay, make me that spell attack.
Ignis moment.
Ignis. 19.
That is a hit. Roll me that damage as you spurt flame into the monster.
10.
10 damage. It definitely, like, flinches as it, like, pulls back. Its body starting to, like, burn a bit, like, blister and bruise over. Really, it lets out another wriggling and squirming on the spot. You've got 1 action left. Fiore, you head. That's what you do.
Kill it.
I think Fiore is going to... can I try and roll something to see if I can figure out any weaknesses?
Yeah, sure. Make me a recall knowledge check. What kind are you gonna try?
Maybe a rose card? If there's anything about, like... Because, I mean, dungeons are always kind of weird and have weird stuff.
Okay. So you're gonna roll me the secret, your secret check for recall knowledge, which rolls all your recall knowledges. If it happens to be Rose Guard, I'll give you a +2 to it. But if it's not, then you're just rolling default. Yeah, okay. Fiore, you do know something about this.
Okay.
It's undead.
Oh.
This thing is an undead creature. Probably a unique one. There is nothing else in this world quite like this thing. If this place is indeed run by the mysterious wizard Volok Azenray. He invented this.
Fiore is like, it's undead. So that everybody else can know. But he is a horrified heart.
What that means is that your sword specifically will be very good at killing this thing, because it has been blessed by Sarenrae.
Yes.
Remember? It has special anti-undead tools.
Don't worry, I got an idea for what my next turn will look like.
Awesome. Well, Silk, it's your turn. You're outside the door and you hate this. You don't want to be here. You want to go. Why hasn't everyone else run? You hate this. What do you do?
Genuinely such a bad fucking time. This is like extremely beating against his fear of gross shit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's unsanitary in every way.
No, yeah, this is... I don't think you intended, but very much playing into his phobias.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a reason I was like, wouldn't it be funny if he was nice and proper? Yeah.
You're such a dickhead.
Me knowing what this monster is on floor 2.
God. Force barrage.
Okay. You pull your gun and you shoot the fuck.
All 3 actions.
All 3 actions, okay. So, Silk, you pull a gun, you pull the trigger, and missiles blast out, arcing around Alrik and Fiore directly into the monster. So, if you're saying 3 actions, that means that it happens 3 times. So, roll me a 3d4 plus 3, please.
Just clicks the button. 3 times. That's 4 plus 5. It's 9. 13 plus 4. That's gonna be 17.
17 damage! Okay, Silk, you know what? You pow! And these missiles erupt out and shoot off chunks of the monster. Nice work!
The whole time he's like, you know that TikTok trend where it's like Melissa McCarthy fucking like holding a gun, like shaking and screaming? Mm-hmm. He's doing exactly that. He's like holding his gun. He's like, oh, kill it.
I will also remind you, because you have run out of spell slots for level 1, and that's where all your damage are, or your damage spells are, I want you to know that you do have Drain Bonded Item, which you can use once per day per spell level to regain spell slots. Just in case you want to cast it next, if you want to cast again next turn, as a free action, you can just get a spell slot back.
Yeah.
Wizards are crazy.
I know. Wizards are fucking insane.
Alrik, it's your turn. Oh god, it's closer to you.
Oh god. Fucking. Just gonna whack at it. I think they're just gonna whack at it.
This is gonna make your loot all grody. Oh,
I know. He's not happy about it. He definitely, but like, get away from me, bitch. Gonna use a hero point.
Good call.
23.
That's a hit. Smack him with your loot. Make that discordant twang get you into the side.
6 damage.
You hear a wet twack as you hit it, which it seems to be actually starting to be pretty badly injured. Like, it's turning like all blue and squirmy where you hit it. You are rupturing it inside, maybe?
Jesus.
Disgusting.
It's awful. This is awful.
Disgusting.
Oh.
This thing looks if an intestine was real.
Did you?
Thank God they're not.
Hello?
You have 2 actions left, Alrik. That did extend your Inspire Courage, which is lovely.
I mean, I guess I can attack it again. I don't know what else to...
You have spells. You can cast on this thing.
That is true.
Well, I think you will know from Fiore saying it was undead, and the fact that it was kind of making noises earlier, you get the feeling that it might not be mindless, which is awful, but it means that many of your spells will work on it.
Maybe when I'm playing a more support caster. I'm going to Sure Strike.
Okay, what's Sure Strike do?
Glimpse in the future ensures your next blow strikes true. The next time you make an attack roll before the end of your turn, roll the attack twice and use the better results. The attack ignores circumstance penalties to the attack roll and any flat check required due to the target being concealed or hidden.
Okay. Alrik, how does this work as you cast it?
I think whatever weapon he is using gets sort of like red lightning around it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and whenever he hits with said weapon, it looks like the lightning is kind of striking into it when really it's just like this is a sure hit now.
Awesome, I love that. Okay, well, drag that on, and let's go. Hit him.
Okay. 20.
So you rolled, I want you to know, a 19 and a tree.
Yes.
Thank goodness for sure strike, because you were going to go with the tree the first time.
Yeah.
A 20 is a hit. Roll damage.
8 damage.
Whoop! You catch this awful worm zombie thing right in the gut, and it lets out and kind of spews out some more bile on the floor.
Oh, God.
I think it's probably got a leak by now. I think it's like leaking out of the sides.
Ew.
Like,
Thanks, I hate it.
McDonald's is all kinds of fucked up, guys.
Don't. That's why you should never
It is
do that.
now the monster's turn. And it's mad at you, I'm afraid, Alrik. So it's gonna... And it lurches forward, and it bites down, and that is a 17 to hit.
No.
That is a miss. It... And it's gonna try bite into you again. That's another miss. Alrik, how are you dancing circles around this awful thing?
Oh, God. I like to think Alrik is very light on his feet. So anytime it tries to lunge, he kind of circles around, making sure they're like a good 5 feet away from it. Like, please don't touch me. Please don't fucking touch me.
It is going to try one last time as it runs forward.
Okay.
And that's going to be a critical miss.
That is exactly 10 below.
So, Alrik... Oh, interesting. Alrik, you break one of its teeth.
Oh, okay.
How'd you do this?
I think as it lunges towards him and maybe goes for like above the waist, I think they instinctively just hit him like he's hitting a baseball.
You home
like,
run the
no.
worm?
Yeah.
You do, and it just... And you see it kind of just plop, plop, plop. A few of its teeth sprinkle to the floor.
Sprinkle.
It has a -2...
Ew.
Yeah, it's awful.
Do not ever use that word to describe teeth again.
It has a -2 circumstance penalty to its attack roll. For the rest of its life now. Smile.
Okay.
Until it heals. Which, you know.
It won't.
Next in the order is Fiore. Fiore, it is your turn. You are maybe feeling a little more confident now that you know that this thing is undead. You are holding a shield in one hand and a torch in the other. What do you do?
I think he's going to drop his shield, not fully, like I think he drops it so that it's sort of like leaned against the door, so he doesn't need to, so it's easier to pick up. Or not against the door, against the wall. And then he pulls out his sword and he's going to attack it. And then he's going to attack.
You can use a hero point.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a hero point. Okay, 28.
That is a hit and a half, my friend. Smack him.
11 damage.
Okay, 11 damage. Or so you thought. Because, Fiore, here's the thing about a great pile of McDonald's processed meat. Knives cut through them. It is very weak to slashing damage, it seems.
I see.
So instead of 11 damage, you do 16 damage to this thing.
I think I'm winning.
And it lets out. You've cut through it, and it's just more meat, you know. And it's kind of squirming and wriggling. There's more sprays of the goop streaming out of it in angles. It's like a whacking fiddle man made of flesh. You have 2 actions left. What do you do? You guys are, by the way, Alrik and Fiore, you two are getting sprayed
He
by
actually only has one.
Don't like that.
Because I did need to, because I needed to pull out the shield. Or, not the shield. I needed to pull out the scimitar.
Do you want to risk it for a biscuit?
No. No, actually. I can tell the number that I need to get at, and I see my attack, and I'm not doing that.
It seems to have very high AC,
Oh.
yeah.
No, I know what I'll do. I'll use Lay on Hands. I have one.
Oh shit! Okay. Fiore, how do you do this?
I think Fiore slashes, and then I think he's still like holding the torch. So I think, you know when you're holding something with like your index and your thumb? And I think he's going to try and like it's a big ass thing. So I think he's going to like try and put his hand on it to like, you know, cast Lay on Hands.
Okay. Well, it has to make a fortitude save now.
You can roll the thing right there.
And that is going to be a failure.
Nice.
And that's going to be...
9 vitality.
It's weak to it, so... Okay. Fiore, you reach forward, you touch this thing on the head, you murmur a prayer to Sarenrae to send this thing to oblivion. And you do. Sunlight scours through it, burning it like a sunburn. And then it explodes.
Okay.
I think...
God,
Hey.
please.
You know what, Fiore...
Does any get on Silk?
Well, let's see. What is Silk's angle
Do you
from the
think
door?
that Fiore could try to... This is crazy. Do you think that when he sees him explode, do you think that Fiore could try to... I'm sorry, Alrik, tackle him to the ground so that he can try and protect him?
I will allow this to be a one-time use of your champion's reaction to protect your buddy.
I also just think it's really funny.
Okay. What I will say is, Silk, I'm so sorry. You are standing just slightly in the way of this thing. Like, if you were standing one step back or one step to the left, you wouldn't be. But I'm looking at this thing's explosion template, and you are just on the edge.
Can I scream? Can I scream for this?
Yes.
It explodes, and like Alrik gets fucking tackled by Fiore, and there you guys are like on the ground for a second, and you're probably about to like start talking, but then from right behind you, you hear.
Let's cut back to that in a second. Everyone needs to make me a reflex save. Alrik, you have a +2 on this thanks to Fiore's noble sacrifice.
Okay.
Fiore, you have a -2 on. Oh no, Fiore!
Oh no.
Fiore crit fails so that Alrik can survive. Come on, Alrik, you can do it.
Oh my god.
Shit. Wait. Well.
Alrik, you can't do it. Would you like to use a hero point, Alrik?
Man.
I have 3. Yeah, I'll do it.
I think I'll also use a hero point.
Okay.
I win.
Son of a bitch.
That should be 10 higher. 25.
Oh, okay, so 15 plus 10, 25.
Okay, Alrik, that is a success. Silk, that is a success as well. Fiore, that is a critical failure.
Yeah.
So, on a success, Alrik and Silk will take 2d6 void damage. But Fiore, you are going to take 66 void damage, and be enfeebled 2 for 1 hour.
Okay.
So, Silk, you take 7. Alrik, you take 7. Fiore, you take 17, and you are covered in green slime.
Yeah, that's fine.
And Alrik, you're on the floor, and Fiore, you are lying atop of having protected him from the nasty. And that's when we'll cut back in. I'll just ask Fiore and Alrik, how are you two doing?
Fiore's alive.
And then Silk, we'll cut to you. And back to you guys having reacted
I
to,
took double,
to
right?
Silk's awful
Or
scream.
did I take... Yeah.
Yes,
Wait,
17.
okay.
17 damage. So Silk just screamed in actual agony.
I think Alrik jumps a little bit.
Fiore, like, rolls
God.
off of him.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh,
Okay. Oh goodness.
you can handle him first.
Okay. Just hold on to this, and Alrik casts Soothe.
Okay.
13 healing.
Alrik, you click your fingers a couple of times and glow green, sending Fiore's health back up considerably higher. Although it does nothing about the slime drenching him.
So I know that you have prestidigitation.
I think I'm gonna kill myself. I quit. I never want to come down here again.
Even with all the mysteries.
Especially.
Curiosity.
I don't care. Ugh. And so casts prestidigitation, but also is literally like taking out cleaning supplies.
Silk, you thankfully weren't too badly got by the slime. You have like maybe a bit on your face and like a few splatters on your shoe. Alrik is also doing pretty well. So I want to imagine your horror as Fiore comes around the corner, just fucking coated in shit.
He's like wiping. He like wipes off his face with like, you know, like the part of your ear, like, you know, it's the thumb and then the part of your hand like that. Like he wipes it off and he's like, okay.
Silk sees Fiore and he literally gags.
What?
I can't look at you.
Oh, relax. Oh my
So
god.
do you want to try prestidigitation Fiore clean?
I'm gonna be fucking sick. Yeah.
Dude, there's just so much of it. It's not coming off.
Go jump in the water.
With the sea
The one with the sea
monster?
monster.
It's better than looking like that. You've got pus on you.
Don't say that out loud. Just
Would you like me to lie?
no, just don't say that. Fiore picked up his shield, by the way, before leaving. And he is going to take this old ass blanket and wipe himself off a little bit.
I think you're able to, you go up to the bed of Volek Azinray, if it is indeed his place, and just kind of towel yourself off. And you don't look great, but at least you're a little clean. Unfortunately, you're kind of shivering a little bit. It gooped you up something fierce, bud. You are going to be enfeebled 2 for 1 hour, which means you have a -2 on all your strength rolls.
Actually, I have something just for
Oh.
this. Alrik
Oh?
does look Fiore over and goes, "You don't look so well. Did it get you that bad?"
A little bit.
Alright, here, let me try something. This is new magic for me. He sort of places a hand on Fiore's head and casts Sound Body.
Oh! So what does Sound Body do?
You send a surge of healing energy to restore the target's body. Attempt to counteract an effect of your choice, imposing one of these conditions on the target: blinded, dazzled, deafened, enfeebled, or sickened.
Huh. Okay, so click the counteract button for me.
Okay,
Okay, Wig.
23.
That does it! Okay, cool. Alrik, how does this look as you send healing energy through Fiore to help get rid of the shivers?
Alrik has his eyes closed, and his body is radiating a sort of bright lavender, light pink, dawn-like sort of color. It's basically like the same color of his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And all that energy focuses onto his hand and pulses through Fiore.
And Fiore, just like that, you are feeling good as new.
Oh,
Okay, that took a bit of concentration. How are you feeling? Oh, what was that?
no, not worse. I feel much better.
Good. Okay.
Thank you.
That works. No problem. Was never able to test that out until just now, but I'm glad it actually worked.
Glad that I could be your test subject.
Silk, I will
Okay.
say, if you're willing to look back in that room.
No.
Oh, God.
Okay, well, then you don't.
Oh, don't worry. Fiore's like, I'm gonna go make sure that there was nothing in there that we missed.
Fiore!
Okay, careful not to slip.
I'll be careful. These are non-slip boots.
Good.
Fiore!
Good.
Fiore, look. There's a giant gemstone embedded in the machine.
He's like, there's a gemstone in here. I'm kind of nervous to just take it out of the machine. Does anybody want to look at it and see if it's like a magic thing or something?
Wait, hang on, it was on the machine.
Yeah, it was lodged. It's lodged.
That might have some bad magic on it. Let me see.
The two of you can make. I think the two of you, with your investigate and your search together, you can tell that this thing is a black onyx gemstone. It is just a gemstone. It is powering the machine, but it is itself not an evil item.
It's just it's just a power.
Yeah, basically. It'll be very expensive. People will pay for this.
Okay. Whew. Okay, so
Bring it out
Not-
here. It's worth a lot of gold.
we'll bring it out in a second. We just need to lodge it out.
Stay clean. Please.
I try my best.
So you put that into your bag of gemstones along with the fear gem and the bloodstone from earlier, ready to sell it later when you go to the market. And that seems to be all in this room, although there is a door to the very south.
Oh no. Alrik looks at Fiore, looks to the door to the south and goes, "So do you want to tell Silk or shall I?"
I'll
Okay.
tell Silk. He's got a little smile on his face.
Oh boy, okay.
Silk.
Yes.
I got bad news for you, buddy.
Silk looks like he's about to die. Tread carefully.
You can lift that skirt a little bit, right?
Well, that's a bit forward, isn't it?
Not like that.
But
Oh
yes,
my
I
God.
can.
There's a door on the other side of the room.
But my shoes.
You have prestidigitation, right?
Magic can't fix everything, Fiore.
It can, for
But
the
it can-
record, definitely fix this.
I am aware of that, but I know for a fact that prestidigitation can tidy things.
But can it press suede? I don't think so.
It can.
Fiore looks at him. You're just saying that because you don't want to be in the room.
Yes. Yes, I am. Oh.
Come on, Silk.
Oh. You hate me. And he
I
starts walking
do
forward and like
not
tying
hate
his
you.
skirt up.
Fiore just walks through it. He doesn't give a shit.
Well, Fiore, as you press open the door, you see a set of stairs curling downwards, deeper beneath the dungeon.
Ah, another staircase.
Another way downstairs.
Huh? Good to note, but is that something we want to do right now?
No, let's just mark it on the map. There was
Okay.
another door in the other direction.
Silk
Has-
glares at Fiore.
Fiore doesn't. He's like, tee.
Okay, Silk, do you need me to piggyback you again?
As much as I'd enjoyed it, I am not in the mood.
Okay. It's actually probably a good idea because my cape got a little bit smudged.
Silk, you can just cast that spell that tidies things.
Says the paladin. He prestos his fucking shoes.
What does that mean?
Your shoes are good as new, Silk.
I know.
Your shoes look fine. They look really beautiful.
Thank you.
Do you guys move back to the other door you haven't explored yet?
Yeah.
Back near the entrance? The
Yes.
one to the right?
Perhaps. Maybe.
Well, Fiore, the door is locked. Not stuck like the others. Locked.
Fiore, like, tries to turn it, and it does the thing, where it stops, and he's like, it's locked. Like, regular locked.
Huh.
Do either of you know how to lockpick?
Ugh.
I can break the doorknob, but...
No, I don't. I have no idea.
I haven't had practice in it.
Read
Was it
about it.
thievery or sleight of hand?
It'd be thievery.
Or thievery? Okay.
And you need to
Sleight
have
of
a lockpick.
What about one of Silk's bobby pins?
Wow.
He does wear bobby pins.
And it is true and real in real life that you can lockpick with a bobby pin.
That is true.
The problem is getting one of Silk's bobby pins.
Oh boy.
Yeah, sure, fuck it. Why not? If you can get it off him.
Make your rolls, boy.
Fiore's like, well, we need to lockpick this. Does anybody even have a kit on them? I don't really.
No, I don't.
We're gonna have to
Would
remember
be-
to take one down with us next time, huh?
I'd absolutely be useful for the next time we need it.
Well, we'll just have to come back down later, right? He flips his hair.
Is there anything else that you can use to lockpick?
Fiore, you do know there is a way.
What is that way? Other than
Your shoulder.
Fiore's like, He's sizing up his shoulder in the door.
This door does look a little bit rotted, I'll be honest. It's like, again, 500 years.
He's like, well, if there's no other option, I'm gonna bust it down with my shoulder.
Okay.
Or actually, and I think he pulls out his shield and does it to, like, shield bash.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, I'll give you a +2 to this roll. Specifically against this
that
door.
should be better, and less for you to get possibly injured or splintered.
So,
Yeah.
Fiore, make me an athletics roll with a +2.
Okay, athletics with... Okay, that is not the right one. That is... Okay, hold on. Everybody, hold on. I'm doing it. 13.
Nope. Fiore, you bonk against the door, but it does not come down.
Let me try again. He's gonna do it unless you get the bobby pin. He's gonna do it again.
Silk will not offer that up.
Alrik, you're gonna have to get up
Yeah, I
from him, or
know.
he's gonna buzz down the door.
Fiore, do you want to try it again?
Yeah.
I heard there was another way.
Bonk, too late.
Okay. Oh,
I heard there was another way.
okay. Fair enough.
Well, that works, but the door is destroyed forever. And Fiore stumbles into the next room.
Oh.
And all three of you, your eyes widen. Because this is a workshop.
Oh.
7 square alcoves, each containing strange magical apparatuses or alchemical sets of tools, ring this damp stone chamber. The alcove to the north contains a large glass tank filled with green liquid, and there seems to be something inside of it. A semicircular work table covered with tools, moldy papers, and a large open book stands in front of the tank.
Silk is interested in this room.
Oh yeah, this is definitely an academic's lab. You weren't sure before? It is 100%. That person that Tangletop told you about, this Volok Azenray, this has to have been their workshop.
100%. Silk is beelining towards that table.
Silk, do you look into the alcove with the weird goop? Or what are you...
No, I don't like the goop. Silk is more interested in anything else but that. I think he does peer into it. It does look like sealed, right?
Yes, it's definitely sealed.
Yeah. Okay, then yeah, he's looking into it along with everything else below.
Is there anything else you guys are investigating? Like I said, there is other stuff in here too.
I don't know if there's anything specific. Fiore's probably just going to look at going to investigate the first thing of note that isn't being investigated by anybody else.
Okay. Well, do either Alrik or Fiore want to check out that slime tube?
I mean, Fiore doesn't mind doing that.
Okay. Alrik, is there anything you want to look at?
I think Alrik is looking at any sort of alchemical ingredients, namely herbs that he would probably recognize, and see if he can piece together what was being made, generally speaking.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I want you to roll me... Fiore, I want you to make me a perception check. Alrik, I want you to make me a... let's say a crafting check. Or a nature check. You're an herbalist. We'll make nature.
Thank God.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool. So, Silk... You look at these papers and you bite your lower lip. This Azanray fellow seems to have been very interested in the study of souls, and specifically the transferring of mortal souls.
Huh.
He seems to have been quite obsessed with the concept of immortality.
Interesting. Okay.
Alrik, what you find is equally concerning.
Uh-huh.
Alrik, as you're looking around, you are seeing a lot of ingredients traditionally associated with necromancy.
Okay.
Recipes for turning people into zombies, ghouls, ghosts. Quite a few distressing things indeed. And Fiore, you take a look inside that tub, the vat in the wall, and you peer at the thing floating within. And that's when you see what it is exactly that's hiding inside.
Wait, no way.
A corpse.
Oh my god.
Maybe 3 feet tall, in outdated servant's clothing, and green mottled skin, bulging red eyes, and big sharp teeth.
They pickled him.
They pickled the goblin.
That's
Fuck.
fucked up.
And there is a nameplate underneath it. The nameplate reads, Borbo.
Thank you, Borbo. We will remember you.
Fuck you. Fuck you for building that up.
His name's Borbo.
I hope that when you edit that, it's gonna be really intense music that just cuts straight off.
That would be really good.
What do you guys do?
I think Silk's kind of leaning over the table looking at dear sweet Borbo. And back down at, this literature. And he's like, he was trying to become immortal. Or at least studying it.
And all of these herbs around here, these were for necromancy magics. It looks like they were doing some humanoid test subjects.
Oh.
Well, thing got caught up.
And as you're saying that, Silk, your hand brushes over the table and touches something you didn't notice, hiding under one of the books. There's a toy on the desk. It's not complete. It's missing its arms and legs. It's not even properly painted. And yet, when you look at it, you can't help but feel your stomach sink, because it seems to be some sort of doll. But what it's a doll of, that maybe breaks your heart ever so slightly.
Oh.
It's of a little goblin.
Oh.
Wearing some little servant's clothes, like little scruffy rags. He's got little red coins for eyes and these little sharp wooden fangs that have been crudely carved in. And then you turn it over in your hand, Silk. and you see that there is a cavity in its back. A cavity perfect for a gemstone. A gemstone which you recognize. Because only a few days ago, you removed a similar gemstone from another puppet.
Oh, God.
I think he's horrified. No. He's just like that puppet.
Mr. Beak?
Not just like Silk. Identical.
Yeah.
Your gem that you picked from Mr. Beak slots perfectly into this thing's back.
I don't know that that's right to do. I think Silk kind of flips over the doll to show to Fiore and Alrik if they're looking as well.
They are.
Oh my God.
It would fit just the same.
This is what Mr. Beak was, then.
You look up at that goblin floating, and you put 2 + 2 together.
He's in there.
You found the original Mr. Beak.
Yeah.
Why is he unfinished? He's not even totally painted.
Why is he unfinished? I don't know that Silk would do that.
Come on, be funny.
It would not be funny. What do you mean? Come on.
Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man.
Silk pulls out that gem that they took from Mr. Beak. Well, it doesn't have any arms or legs.
Jeez.
There's nothing to smite me into oblivion with. Perhaps it could be different?
I can't suggest it, but we could try to talk to them. It could get information. I feel uneasy.
Me
We
too.
might be able to befriend them.
It could be one of the reasons why the gem was switched for another puppet. Maybe this one is a bit too familiar. The other one was unrecognizable, obviously. Seemed to be a new person, maybe new personality.
Well, welcome back, Borbo. And he slots the gem into the doll's back.
You push the gem into Borbo's back, and a flash of light gushes through its body, almost like lightning through a piece of wood. Its eyes light up, its head spins around for a second, and then it says,
Oh mein Gott!
Are you okay?
Oh mein Gott! Oh! Was ist das? The master has betrayed me?
I'm...
Oh no!
Oh my God.
Oh mein Gott, I'm made of wood!
I'm so sorry. I am literally... I am...
Ah. Oh no!
You okay?
Oh, the master has betrayed me.
Borbo?
Oh, the master has betrayed me.
I'm so sorry.
How could this happen to Borbo the Goblin? This is because I was bad. I broke the rules.
Whoa!
I should never have done it.
Done
My
what?
greatest crime. I knew it was wrong when I did it.
What
I
did
knew
you
it would
do?
damn me.
What happened? Slow down and what happened?
I wrote words.
Oh no!
I wrote the word. I wrote the pickle on the barrel.
No.
It's
That
not
was just...
fair.
You are not wrong for wanting to write. That's not the issue. The issue is that your master was kind of an asshole.
Borbo is the condemned wooden goblin boy.
No. You're a lovely wooden goblin boy.
Borbo is going to hell.
No, definitely
hell.
Master was right about Borbo. Borbo is useless little boy.
No, your
that
master
is
was
not
being
true even a little.
So mean to you.
Listen to me, Borbo, listen. You're here. He's probably dead.
Borbo looks up at you, and his head swivels slowly 180 degrees,
Oh boy.
and looks into the vat.
Oh no, don't look at that.
No, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. No.
The oil.
Don't look. Borbo.
I'm so sorry, Borbo.
No.
No need to look at that. It's okay. You're okay.
What has he done to Borbo?
He was very cruel. That was wrong of him.
Forever.
Borbo has undergone some very serious magic, and
Yes.
Borbo is perhaps going to have to learn how to live with that.
Borbo has no arms.
We can. Okay, wait. Hold on. Slow down. We've got a town
Set
nearby.
Borbo
Surely
on
there's a.
fire.
No, I'm
do
not
that.
gonna do that.
Set Borbo on fire now. Is the only way for Goblin to go out is to set him on fire.
Alrik
What?
goes to the desk and he's looking through all of the desks to see if there's like any wooden pieces of limb.
Fuck no, dude.
It looks
Fuck
like
no.
there's paintbrushes. Or like
Wait.
Yeah, but there's no paint.
Hold
no,
up.
but like
though.
as a hand,
Hold on.
maybe like a paintbrush.
That's really cute,
Yeah.
actually. Fiore's like, hold on, Borbo.
Yes.
We haven't introduced ourselves. We could be friends.
Whom are you people?
I'm Fiore. This is my friend. This is my friend Alrik, and this is my other friend Silk.
Hello, Borbo.
Hi.
Oh, you're.
We're adventurers.
He looks at you, Silk.
You look just like the master.
No, I'm not a drow. I'm a
He
normal
was
elf.
so beautiful.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Oh, is this the fate for poor Borbo to be little wooden boy? Not
We can-
even
we
fit for
may-
the fire.
Hey, Borbo.
Yes.
There's a town nearby. Maybe there'll be a toy maker that can make
Town?
really.
There is town
Yes.
nearby?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this Absalom?
No.
No. What?
Hell
Wait,
no.
hold on. What year was the last year you remember?
Ah. Oh, this one Borbo knows. Borbo was often told to update the calendar for the master. Yes, Borbo knows the year exactly.
And that was...
The year now. It is 4221.
Oh.
Oh dear gods of the inner sea.
It is the year is 4721. Not 4221, 4721.
Oh, Borbo.
Wow.
Well, it's been a little bit of time.
How long has it been?
We're in the 4/7s now.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You
It's okay.
can-
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, kill Bulbo now!
No.
Bulbo.
I absolutely
So,
cannot do
The
that.
thing is, if you want to get to Absalom, it would be it's a really entirely long trek.
Oh, no,
I've done
Bulbo
it.
does not like Absalom.
Oh, you and me both.
Okay.
This is Bulbo's hometown.
Hometown?
Yes, Bulbo came from Absalom after Bulbo was chased out for trying to learn the magics from the Zoker goblins. It did not like me learning the magics. But then Master Asinray took me in. Oh, he was so kind. He only hit me with the broom when I was bad.
Oh.
And how many times
you're
was that?
Every day.
That was not kind. That's not kind at all.
But it was alright because Bulbo was bad.
You
Bulbo.
probably were not bad if it was every day.
Oh, Bulbo has bad behavioral issues. He wouldn't write. Master always told him he should write, and Bulbo was scared.
Bulbo seems like a fine boy.
He just wanted to.
You mean this?
I do mean
Yeah,
this.
you sound lovely.
You just sound like you wanted to
He
stick.
put me in the oil.
Well, maybe your master was not as kind a person as you may have thought.
Oh.
But that's okay because he's gone.
Yeah, now you have new friends.
You don't have to worry about that cruel master anymore. We can give you some new limbs. So you can live among the people in our town, which is very close by. You don't have to go to Absalom and make that huge long trek.
You can finish
Oh,
that
I do.
paint job on you.
That too.
Is Bulbo not fully painted?
No, Bulbo has some pieces missing on his face. But that's okay, Bulbo.
No, it's just that you know how sometimes you need, sometimes somebody might get a haircut or a new outfit.
Bulbo has never had either of these things.
But you know the concept?
Yes, I have heard.
Now you get to have that.
Count yourself lucky, Bulbo. You're among a men of the arts.
Bulbo can have haircut.
Well, we could get.
You want hair?
Do you know how to make a little wig,
Of
Silk?
course I know how to make a wig.
Or know anybody that might? You mean, of course. That's not something people know of.
That's true, but I just thought it'd be obvious. I mean, look at me.
That's
I
fair.
assumed that your hair is natural.
It is! I don't have extensions!
I'm not saying. I said I think I had assumed that your hair was natural, and it is.
It's very well maintained.
Thank you. But Bulbo, I could finish the paint job on you, and so kind of like picks the hat up off his head a little bit, and I could definitely give you some new clothing.
But why are you so kind to Bulbo? Bulbo is useless stinky boy made of wood now.
I
No,
don't think
you are
you
not
should say
useless.
that.
And Bulbo's soul condemned to hell.
Fiore looks so horrified. He's like,
Bulbo,
why
Bulbo
don't?
just wanted to learn magic. That is all I ever wanted.
There's nothing wrong.
And now my soul is in hell because I wrote pickles.
No,
No,
that is not
you're not
the
in
reason.
hell.
You were like this because your master was cruel and mean and horrible to you for all the years that you've been under him.
And
He was
crap.
so beautiful, though. Beautiful people are always good.
That's just simply
That
not true.
is not
Definitely
true.
Except if it's
You three
me.
are beautiful, and you are all good.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
but, well, thank you, but
There are many beautiful people in this world that are horrible people.
yeah,
Is this true?
Yes.
it's
yeah.
quite unfortunately true.
It's the way people look does not define whether they are
That
good
would
or bad.
explain the lady.
The lady.
Yes.
You knew the woman of the tower.
Oh, well. This is
Knew of.
the, everyone here knew Mistress Belcora, but she was very frightening and absolutely none of my business. One time, I I would often see Master Volok speaking to her. But one time when I tried to speak to her, to tell her she was beautiful, she kicked Borbo.
Oh.
Well, that's just not nice at all.
And then Master hit me with the broom afterwards.
Oh.
That's not good at all.
But it is okay because I was bad. I was forbidden
No.
from ever speaking to Mistress Belcora.
No, you are not bad for wanting to give a person a compliment. That was, on their part, extremely out of pocket.
But I am so smelly.
That
Well,
doesn't
I
matter.
smell of pickles.
oh, that was...
Oh my god, I do not even smell of
Okay,
pickles anymore.
listen.
I
It's okay.
smell of wood.
We're not
You should
killing
kill
you.
Borbo.
No, that's okay that you don't
We are
smell
not-
like pickles.
But I like the smell. It is my favorite food. It is why it is the only word I ever wrote. And for that I shall burn in inferno.
No, you will not
You
burn.
will not burn.
Why don't... Borbo. Our
Yes.
town, Otari, is...
Otari?
Yes.
He leaves?
He what?
He leaves?
No.
Well, that remains to be seen. Probably
That's
not.
why it's called Otari.
It-
was a
The
long
master
time ago.
hated Otari and Zalmathian and Aesethana and the other one, the Rose Knight. Avol. He hated them. He came in and he knocked all the stuff off his tables and he was angry. He hated them.
I see. Well,
He cursed them.
they did. We've come to terms with the fact that
Oh,
Also, do you mean curses in, like, actually, like...
oh he said the naughty words.
Okay, I was wondering if it was magical curses.
Oh, he said some magical curses. Mistress Belcora is dead?
Yes.
Yes, asterisk.
Oh, but Master Volok, his heart must be broken.
We have not seen anything, only his name
But
and
he-
maybe a picture somewhere. Did we see a
But
photo of him
he
somewhere?
loved her.
So he was in love with her.
Oh, yes, but... Oh, it is a great shame.
Good
Did
shame.
she not love him back?
He was not supposed to be in love with her.
We're not supposed to.
You promised not to tell anyone I gossiped. Borbo sees things you see. He hides and he scampers, and sometimes he sees things that he should not be seeing.
If it makes you feel any better, there's no one to tell on you to.
I'm sure.
Everyone is dead?
Maybe.
It has been 500 years.
It's a long time.
Oh, man!
Borbo, think of it this way. You survived.
You're eternal now.
Borbo
It's a
is
new start for you.
kindling. Borbo is kindling for the fire of hell.
We will
Oh.
not let that happen.
You will not be burning anytime soon or at all if we can help it.
No, Borbo, you're a friend now.
Oh. Well, you see, the truth of the matter is,
Mm-hmm.
Master Volok
Yes.
was already in a relationship.
With who?
What?
The librarian lady.
What?
Librarian lady.
Yes,
Wait. From downstairs? Perhaps?
yes, downstairs, librarian lady.
The library cult. The one the mushroom people were talking about. The one who ran them out. Those guys. Them.
Wow, there is a lot happening.
There's so many connected pieces. Wow.
It's almost like the vaults are great interconnected web, yes?
It seems
The
so.
Abomination vaults are big. Everything clicked together like machine.
How big?
These big,
Do you happen
big
to know how
machines,
big?
these Abomination vaults.
Do you happen to know how big this machine
Very
is?
big.
How big is very? Do you have a number?
I have many numbers.
What about the number of floors?
Oh! this is not something Borbo has ever been allowed to know.
That's okay. That's fine.
Borbo stay here on top floor and sometimes underfloor. Mostly, Borbo fetches things for the master and runs across to kitchens through servant passageway made just for Borbo. But Master Volok, he was in relationship with this librarian lady. But he really actually did not love her. And really, he loved Mistress Belcora.
Oh my
Scandalous.
That is scandalous.
This tea is 500 years old, but it's still scalding.
That's true. So, that is some...
Was that aspect of his admirations ever found out by this librarian lady?
Oh
You-
no, I don't... Borbo does not know. Maybe? Borbo do not know. They were still back together when Borbo...
Oh no, you're okay.
No.
You're okay. It's okay.
Borbo, listen, we're gonna get you a new paint job, hair, and you could be our
Borbo
friend.
doesn't want her after all. Friend?
Yeah.
We're all friends here.
Will you teach Borbo magics?
Oh,
I
no.
can't do that, but that's just because I don't do magic.
The one thing Borbo always wanted was just to be someone's familiar.
Oh.
You son of a bitch.
What's up, Fritz?
This is it. This is it, isn't it?
Could it be that a few months ago I was like, oh, you probably don't need a familiar. But hey, there might be opportunities to get a familiar in the dungeon.
You rat fucking bastard. Give it to me.
Silk, you know magic, right?
well,
Well, you
I
know
just-
magic, right, I say?
I study magic, yes.
You could teach him. You're really good at it.
Don't butter me up.
Do have a lot of magical knowledge under that hat and in your library. So, just saying.
Well, Borbo, are you ready to learn magic?
Oh yes, Borbo has been ready to learn magic since he was thrown out from Goblin family.
Then I suppose I could teach you a thing or two.
Oh, you would do this for Borbo?
I'd be so kind, yes.
Oh. You have made Borbo Picklebeak the happiest goblin in the world.
Picklebeak.
Picklebeak!
Picklebeak.
Mister!
Mr. Beak. This is the best enemies to friends ever.
That's true.
It does maybe make the last encounter with Mr. Beak, where he was looking at you and demanding to know if you were the master, maybe a little bit sad in retrospect.
Completely.
But it's okay, because right now Borbo's head is spinning around 360 degrees, being like,
Yes, Borbo will be real boy.
He's so cute.
what the hell do you guys do now?
Well,
Borbo, you would not mind if I put you up, somewhere where you can't really move, Borbo?
Where will you put Borbo?
Silk raises him up above to like his hat where he holds his harrow cards and a few flowers.
Oh
here?
yes. Oh, you can put Borbo under hat. He will be good.
Yeah, Silk puts him on top of the hat.
Oh no, you can put me under hat.
No,
I'll
you will not
hide.
be touching my hair, thank you.
Oh, sorry, Borbo forgot that he is dirty, nasty freak.
No, I don't like anyone touching my hair.
no, Silk is just Silk freaked out when I got a little bit messy.
Do you kind of stick him into the wraps?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's up to it for now. He's like,
Woohoo! Borbo feels so tall.
You
Is this
have a-
what it is like?
Do you have a good view from up there?
Yes, Borbo can see everything.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
Borbo is like 6 feet in the air right now.
Wahoo!
God.
Wee! Wee!
He's having the greatest day of his life, actually.
Honestly, probably, which is a little sad.
Yeah, this is
Oh
depressing.
no.
What the hell do you guys do now?
Okay. Well,
Silk takes that book that he was reading off the desk.
Okay. You're gonna hold on to that just in case?
Yeah, add it to his collection.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will say Borbo points to this.
Oh, by the way, you should look over there.
Hmm?
Over there, in
Where?
the bottom of room.
What way?
Borbo show you secret. You see toolbox bolted in wall.
Oh, yes?
oh, hang on.
Pull tools out.
Fiore, can you light it over here?
Alright, I'm
Thank
coming,
you.
I'm coming.
Do you pull out those tools?
Yeah, let's pull out those tools. I trust
Okay.
Borbo.
You take them out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's a clunk. And then the wall crooks open
Oh.
to
Whoa.
reveal a secret door, which seems to go deeper into the dungeon once more.
Ta-da! Welcome, welcome. This is Borbo's secret. It goes deeper, although Borbo is not allowed to go deep very often. So Borbo does not know much.
Oh,
That's okay. Thank you for the
That's
secret.
Yeah, that's still good information.
very
Hooray,
useful,
Borbo is
Borbo.
useful.
Thank you.
Oh!
Oh, Borbo.
This goddamn little goblin. I love him.
This is our son now.
We have adopted him, all of us.
I love that we went from like, is it morally right to do this? Maybe it's better to just let him rest. This is
Yeah.
awful. This is horrible. Then it's like, oh my god, this fucking guy. We're his new dads.
He's kind of the best character ever.
Yeah.
Here you go, guys.
Mini Borbo!
We have a Borbo token.
Thank
Borbo
God.
token. Get Borbo'd, idiot.
So you guys have discovered another way down. Do you guys want to head down? Or do you want to maybe retreat back to Otari, rest up, and continue? What's the plan?
Well,
How are you guys feeling?
I know Fiore, he's fine now, but he did get injured pretty badly before. And then they've got a body, and now they've got a guy.
Perhaps it's time for us to reconvene. I'm out of quite a few of my spells, and we do have that.
The body.
Luggage to take care of. He doesn't want to mention a dead body in front of Borbo, I don't think.
Yeah.
Borbo would offer to pull luggage, but Borbo has no arms or legs right now.
Borbo,
I am so small.
Borbo does
Borbo,
not
don't
need
worry.
to do anything. Borbo is a
I'm-
passenger.
Oh yeah, you are so nice.
Now,
Okay. And
let's backtrack.
yeah, let's get back to Otari.
Okay. And so, Fiore, Silk, Alrik, and now Borbo. The four of you, retrace your steps, returning back into that kitchen where the sacrifice took place. Moving through the room of rubble, find your way back up to the stairs and the corpse in the chair. You ascend the steps and start making your way up to the first floor of the vaults, back to Otari, ready to aid Borbo in reconstructing, before plunging into the libraries below, where we see rows of shelves, stone walls, and 3 hooded figures whispering to each other as they crouch around something. A corpse. It's a corpse of a small rat. And one of the hooded figures reaches forward with a mottled grey hand, picks up the rat, and swallows it in one bite. This episode of Dice Will Roll would not have been possible without the support of our patrons. Alexia Blackthorn, Lightning Scar, Dr. Caesar MD, A Potato, Derpy Gamer, Quinlan Boss, Princess Alavi, Emily is Gay, Dexton, Meow Mai, Abigail Wallet, Knight the Werewolf Teacher, Ashley, Actually a Bot, Violet, Seraphine, Kyle Damon, Soul Grease Lobo, Phoebe Jeebies, Daisy Gilliam, Lux Rexus, Baron Stormcrow, Sam Stryker, Tony Saunders, Mita, Arave, Belmonts, I'm just a little birthday boy, Ferric Falcon, Luis Loza, Aries, Alexander Criswell, May Cohen, Skyly, Genuinely Tricked, Transgirl Trish, Bal Punyon, Johnny the Catman Extraordinaire, Matthew Wilson Krasnovich, Tillen Shark, Glitch HD, Jace Snooks, Jonathan Love, G Barbera, Luke, Gideon, Simon Strange, Seth, Kira, Lichalope, Lonesome Chunk, Gizmo, Cass, Fable McElduff, Ava, Rem T. Bright, Steph, Sean C., Natasha Lumley, Rhiannon C., Ellie, Jenna Mitchell, Kane Kendrick, Sky Evangeline, Triceratops, Anna Maria, Jordan, Enlil Aderna, John the Bookworder, SS66 Seeker, and Dame Valerie III. If you'd like to see what you can get for helping us keep it rolling, check out patreon.com/dicewillroll today.